No, I'm just curious.
You're over here trying to poo-poo on the realtors.
No, I'm not. Hey, you're trying to put words on my mouth.
That's our client base,
curious
buddy.
what you see out there, trends amongst realtors and other insurance professionals that you work with or partner with. I'm just kind of curious how they're doing in this environment, because you're obviously giving them the continuing education and through your social media and your in-persons. I think that's something people would want to hear about, because that's an important community here in town. I mean, our whole economy is really driven to an extent by the real estate industry.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
please go ahead, man.
No, I mean, as far as like what we're seeing with real estate agents, I mean, they're doing a lot of kind of what we're doing. They're getting out there and they're educating their clients on the market of what they're seeing in real estate, from what I can tell on social media. Some of them better than others, of course, with 8,000 real estate agents. Some are going to be more willing to go out there and get out of their comfort zone. The real estate market has shifted a little bit from what we saw during COVID, during the pandemic. So what you see a little bit now is that some of those 8,000 that have been sitting around and maybe had a lucky sale one time for the year might be looking at other career paths. So the ones I think that are out there right now, that they're really interested in being educated so that they can best educate and advise their clients. And I think that they are trying to continuously improve their space so that they can be the best advisor possible.
And they're going to be usually the first point of contact. They're going to talk to that client, about the home they're buying before the next step, which would be insuring that home. So it's a great thing to have a more educated client coming to you, right? Like, hey, our real estate agent told us X, Y, and Z. So now they already are more informed than they would have been if they just called you out of the blue.
The thing I'm hearing from my realtor clients is we put a bid on the house, we got it accepted, and then we got the insurance quote.
Right.
And then that changes the financials of the whole deal.
Correct.
Yeah,
So,
and that's one thing.
Well, because they need to replace their roof before they get bound.
Right.
Or that. Then let's bring the roofer in.
I think that's one thing we're trying to educate Julie as well online is get the insurance quote before you put the offer in, because it could make or break the deal on that house.
Very true.
I mean,
or at least once you put the contract in. I think it's kind of a little bit unrealistic, and many insurance agents can't handle the volume. If you have a client going out and looking at 10 houses, you're not going to be running 10 quotes.
Here's my login. Just run the quotes yourself. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, the realistic thing, and that's part of what my education that I provide to them, is when do you get insurance involved? Too often people are waiting till the very end. Too often people are waiting until after the inspection period, in which now insurance comes back, it's too high, they've got DTI issues, or it's just too high out of their comfort zone for what they want to pay for their monthly payment for their mortgage. And, then we're kind of having to strip policy, and it's just not in the best interest of the client. So the sooner you can get insurance involved, the better you're going to be able to help advise your client from a real estate perspective, because once you're under contract, you've got that inspection period. If we can come up and say, hey, we need a new roof, you can now renegotiate your contract to put it into a more desirable situation for the client.
Where's the sweet spot? Right before the inspection period, during the inspection period?
Right when you go under contract.
Right under contract.
Yeah, that's the ideal spot, because we know you're interested in the home. It's not just like, we're looking at 10 homes, like I said. But you're still within that period of time that you can negotiate before or back out.